Today I'm going through frozen food here in Dokka, Norway. Just an idea of some frozen food pricing. Here's some pizzas. This is the cheapest pizza that I found. It's a pretty small one. So right now $1 is 8.5 krones. So this would be a little over $2 for one of these small pizzas. They've got a pretty good selection of pizza actually. Here's some fish sticks. It's like $2 for these fish sticks. $4 or so. And it starts to get a little bit nicer and a little more expensive. Some like macaroni type entrees here. This one's like $3 for like an individual one. This 1 kilogram one is definitely a lot more. This is like a fish potato thing. That's pretty cheap. It's like $1.50 for that. A lot of this fish is, there's a lot of fish in Norway, so I don't think the prices are too crazy on that. Here's some eggs. It's about $3 for a dozen eggs. Here's some cheeses. Let's see here. It's about $3, $4, and up from there. It's about a little over $4 for this salami. I'm showing like the cheapest things that I see. This is like $3 for this tiny package of salami. Let's see what we have here. Here's some fresh meats. Let's see here. Looks like some types of beef. I'm not exactly sure which ones are which, to be honest. Looks like this is pork. That's like $3.50. This is like $2.50. It looks like. I don't know if I'm correct on all of these. It's like $4 for this much beef, 400 grams. Some nicer cuts here. Pork. It's not too bad. $2.50. And you got some real nice cuts right here. Like, look at this. That's insanely expensive for that. 8.5 krones for $1. So that's a nice cut of meat. That's that's a little bit out there for sure. It looks like these nice cuts of beef are really crazy expensive. Like 200 or more krones for these steaks here. Looks like pork's definitely a lot cheaper, which seems to be the case everywhere. Chicken's on this side. A couple chicken breasts, 79. This says 39, 46. This looks like thighs. That's a good amount. It's not too bad. Let's see, more breasts down here. 84, 58 for that again. Not too bad. Yeah, this is the second most expensive country in the world, and it's definitely expensive for a lot of things, but you are able to find things that are cheap, like this, these hot dog sausages, like that's a little bit less than $2 for that. These meatball type things, yeah, that's kind of expensive. Let's see what else I see that's cheap. Hot dogs are not too bad. You could definitely live off of hot dogs if you wanted to. Produce. Let's see what's going on with produce. I haven't even looked at this yet. Okay. 12. It's like $1.50. Cucumber. Let's see. $2 for this bag of carrots. $2 for a couple onions. This is the cheapest bag of potatoes. It's 32, 8, 16, like less than $4, and that's 2.5 kilograms. It's a pretty good amount. Yeah, we saw rice. You could get like 4 kilograms for a couple bucks, so that's not too shabby. Some cabbage, $2, $3 for Napa cabbage. Tomatoes, $3 per kilogram. Yeah. Apples, 22 per kilogram. That's like almost $3 for a kilogram. I don't know the exact conversion for kilograms to pounds, but I always just say there's 2 pounds in 1 kilogram. That's kind of close. Strawberries, looks like one of those boxes is about $3. Raspberries is almost the same, $3. It's actually, I think, cheaper than in the States. Raspberries are like $5 for like one of those small things. That blueberries is $2. It's not too shabby, really. Bananas, these are definitely one of the cheapest fruits in the world. Let's see what we're working with here. 24 a kilogram, I'm seeing. There's different ones here. These are like the bio fair trade ones, and those are 59. But it looks like 24 a kilogram seems to be average, which is I don't even know. I can't convert that right now, but yeah. Looks like they got some already cut melons and stuff here. Let's see, some bread over here. So these are some cheap breads that are like half baked that seem to be popular here. It says $6.90, so it's like 80 cents or something for a couple baguettes. That's pretty cheap. This is only 590 krone. That's like 70 cents or something for this. Yeah. So yeah, for the second most expensive country in the world, there's still a ton of stuff that's pretty affordable, I would say. Like, as long as you're eating stuff from the supermarket, I feel like you can, live at the same price as the States, really, as long as you're buying the right things. So there are some things that are crazy expensive and luxury items, but a lot of these things aren't crazy different. Some of these individual frozen things seem to be expensive. Seems like alcohol's super expensive. Oh, I think these are almost the same pieces that we saw in Belgium. They were like $1, but here they're like... You said 3 for $1? This is like almost like... this is like $9 for like 2 pizzas here. So we've kind of guessed, that junk food seems to be the most expensive. It's not a for sure thing. Vegetables? Yeah, we did. I checked out all the vegetables. They're not that bad. It's not really that... some things are expensive for sure, but... Yeah. I think some of these chips over here seem to be pretty expensive. Like, this bag right here, this is like $3.50, and it's like a tiny bag of tortilla chips. Same with these potato chips, about $3.50. Popcorn, this is like $2 of popcorn. These cheese crunchies is $39, so that's like $4.50 for that. But this one down here is smaller, but it's like a little over $2 for that one. These potato chips are 18. That's like a little over $2, and this is 400 grams. That's a pretty decent sized bag of chips for $2, I would say. Yeah. And the beer, definitely the most expensive part we've seen so far. One tall can runs you about $3 $3 to $4. So this one's 29. That's like 3.5. This one's 28, 29. This one's 25. So that's just about $3 for that one. But this one's 25 as well, $3. And then a lot of these are like $4 for some of these, like a Budweiser. That's like $4 for a Budweiser because that's imports, but the local ones are about $3. A Corona is about $4. So that's definitely where you're losing a lot of money, I would say, is with alcohol and junk food. But if you want to just buy the simple necessities, you can do it. Here's some soda. Let's see, Fanta's 30. That's like $3.50, something like that. Bottle of Pepsi for 30. Coca-Cola is 28. So yeah, they've got something called Urge. It's kind of funny. Milk is 17 a liter, so that's like $2 a liter. Ends up being $8 a gallon. So that's kind of steep. That's pretty steep. So yeah, here's a supermarket, one of the bigger supermarkets in this town, and now you have kind of an idea of the pricing. So if you want to come to Norway, this is what you can expect.